What's up, guys? Jeff the Red Dragon is back. I got a new toy today. I got the Boss SD-1 Super Overdrive finally. I wanted to see what all the hype was finally about. And I figured I'd finally get one and give it a run through. Let me give you a little breakdown about myself though. For years and years, I've grown up just using solid state amps because I could never afford a tube amp, never had that kind of cash, you know, and like most guitarists that are up and coming, you know, you don't have that kind of money just laying around to throw $4 grand, $5 grand at an amp or guitar that you really like. I discovered AMS and payment plans, sure as hell, payment plans, pay as you play, came fast and easy. So I finally got my first tube amp, which was a PRS MT15 lunchbox little amp, but it's my first tube amp, and I must say I really loved it. That was probably 3-4 years ago, and I never understood overdrive pedals. I didn't know what the hell they were for. I thought maybe it was just to give you that Rolling Stones kind of whatever you want to call it sound that really didn't really sound like anything that I liked, you know, so I never really paid attention to overdrive pedals. I always played solid state amps and I always thought the distortion on them was just fine. Fast forward to today, over the past 3-4 years, I have come to know overdrive pedals and what they are actually used for. So I now have 4 on my board, used for different genres of music, each one is, and styles, I should say also. And now I know how to use an overdrive to push a tube-driven amp and also a solid-state amp. I don't really have any solid states left right now, except for the one that I use for my vocals, but everything else is all tube now. I've got the Synergy, which doesn't need any pedals at all. I just play straight through that, plug and play, and you're off into the races. Now the MT-PRS 15 does, on the other hand, need an overdrive to it to kind of give it that raw edge that you're looking for. So all 4 of my pedals do sound really good through that amp, and I do keep the gain set on that one. I believe I have it at about 10 o'clock right now on the amp, just so that I can use the overdrives and push it with the gain that's on the overdrives. However, the Dirty Tree, which I always play on the TC side because the DT side is just too high pitched. I think it's more of like a solo side. So I always play it on the TC side because it gives me that edge I'm looking for. So all my other pedals do have a gain built into them. The Klon does have a gain. The Lucifer has a gain. And now that I have this new Super Overdrive pedal, I probably should have invested in that one first a couple of years ago, just so I knew what the hell they were all about, since I got it for under 50 bucks used from AMS. You know, you can't complain. So right now, enough with the chit chat and my background on musical items. Let's go ahead and give that Super Overdrive a little test. So I'm using the Jackson 1994 Rhodes with a 8185, and right now we're going to go just straight from the amplifier, then we'll kick on the pedal. See, the amp is missing that edge. I mean, I played and I played and I played with a EQ on the amp, and I still never thought I could figure out what I needed. I talked to a friend on Facebook, and he's like, you got to try the overdrive pedals. You got to push it with an overdrive, and that's how you get that noise you're looking for. Okay, so let's turn on that Super Overdrive now from Boss. Now we got that sound we're looking for. we have the Boss SD-1 Super Overdrive. And I really think I like that pedal. I mean, it sounds super heavy, adds a hell of a crunch to the system. You know, along with the other three I have, I think I'm quite happy with where I'm at. We'll just keep jamming and keep playing with it. Hopefully find some more better tones, but right now I think for just plugging it in, adjusting the knobs for maybe a half an hour, jamming along with some Megadeth to kind of set the mood, and I think it's really nice. So you guys heard some of the other pedals I've got. It doesn't compare to that Dirty Tree though. That Dirty Tree is still one kick-ass clean boost, and I really like it. So, but other than that, we're off to the races with a new overdrive. So we'll keep you guys informed and up to date. Keep them heads banging. Take care.